All right, first thing I want to say, and I want to say this with the whole hardness of me. Kevin Sims, whenever you see this and watch this, your ass is mine. Seriously, you've been ducking his ass whooping, and you tried to make it seem like I didn't want to fight you on a Texas card, but you was unprofessional. You missed your flight, and that's why the fight didn't happen. So hopefully you get another fight with the BKFC. Hopefully you win because I'm not gonna fight somebody that's 0-0. So, but just know I'm gonna whoop your ass.
What's up, fight fans? Chris here, Combat Loop MMA. We have a MMA veteran that is a BKFC debuter here. This guy's coming out, gonna be strong. Taj Mahal, Terrell Johnson. What is up, dude?
What's going on, man? What's up, everybody?
Hey, just living dreams, doing cool things, talking to you guys. I enjoy it. BKFC has turned a new leaf in my life. I really enjoy being around you guys and talking to you. How are you liking it so far? Everybody in the company's pretty cool.
Man, I love the company. I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the best company I've ever been with. They
Yeah, they
show
treat you like
plenty of love.
family.
Yeah,
It's
it
family.
is actually family.
Yeah,
When you can actually reach out to the owner and he replies right back.
yeah,
That's what I'm
it's a
talking
family. I treat it like a family. I've been treated like family since coming in. I did UFC, and it's like old school UFC to me. Like it gives me that old school UFC vibe where we're all family, and it's growing at such an exponential rate. It's awesome. Well, I'm gonna get into it with you, dude. I want to
Yes, sir.
know, how did you get into the fight game, brother?
Oh man. Long story short, which we spoke about a little bit earlier, is my cousins, Kevin Lee, Keith Lee, Motown phenom, Killer Keith Lee, now world renowned food critic. Um,
Yep.
yeah, so
Shout out
um,
Kevin Lee.
yeah, shout out Kevin Lee, Motown Phenom, and Keith Lee. So um, when they moved from from Detroit to Vegas, which we're originally from Detroit, I just started going to Extreme Couture with them. They invited me to come to the gym with them. I had no background in fighting whatsoever. I was always athletic, but I never had fought. I wasn't even fighting growing up as a kid or a teenager. So, but I just had natural talent, I guess. Went to a couple of jiu-jitsu grappling classes up there, and they pulled me to the side. Ryan Couture, Dennis Davies, they pulled me to the side. I was like, you should join the amateur team. And it just went from there. And then I got linked up with Dewey Black Cobra Cooper through Ray Cepho, because Ray Cepho seen me training. And because of my age, I have a unique story too. I'm getting old. I didn't start fighting until I was 32 years old.
That's
You
you're a little bit. Hey, listen, I'm 40
listen,
and I still feel like I'm 20,
listen.
so I
So,
get it. I mean, I
so
understand.
yeah, so I'm 43 now, but I didn't have my first fight till I was
You're still
32
a
years old.
dog, though, right? You still
Oh
got
yeah,
that
no,
lion in
hey,
you,
no,
right?
that dog ain't gonna never leave. I plan
Yeah,
on fighting. I plan on fighting in the BKFC to maybe 48. So
that's
we got
awesome.
five. Yeah. So,
Get
but
a couple
yeah,
scraps.
yeah, I got hooked up with Dewey Cooper. My brother, my coach. That's my family right there. That's the best coach, best striking coach in the world to me. You know. So, but yeah, and then it just went from there, man. And I was fighting instantly and fell in love with the
That,
sport. Fell in love with
yeah,
something I never imagined doing.
yeah. I would figure that you kind of grew up fighting a little bit, growing up in that Detroit area,
Yeah,
dude.
no, not me, not me.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And stay out
I,
of
I was
trouble.
chasing, I was chasing the lady, so I wasn't
That's
worried
the
about fighting
better way of
others.
being, dude. A lot
Yeah,
of us has grown up. I mean, growing up, getting in fights at a young age, and they're getting
yeah,
thrown into martial arts, and they're doing it from some 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. At least you got to
hmm
be an athlete and enjoy the chase. The chase was
yeah,
always a fun chase.
yeah,
Now,
exactly.
well, you're coming back home though. You're out in Vegas. You train out in Vegas. You train with a
hmm
couple animals out there. I'll say Ferrer and let's say Austin Trout and out in
Also,
LA.
Trout,
And then
shoot,
you're
hey,
coming.
you can even throw in Francis Ngannou. I've won a couple rounds with him before, so
Hey,
yeah.
well, you get the real work out there. Those are some animals out there. Now you're coming now back to Michigan. How excited are you
Yeah.
to come back home to fight home?
I'm super excited just to be able to display my talent and fight in front of the home crowd and in front of my family and really have the support. I'd never imagined I was going to be able to fight in Michigan. So this is definitely a golden opportunity, something huge for me, and I'm gonna show out and make sure my family and fans is happy with the outcome.
Yeah,
I'm predicting the first round knockout for sure.
that's what I like to hear. I like to hear the confidence. I like to hear you're going against a guy that's a little tough opponent. His name's Sandman. You know anything about the guy?
No, I watched his. I mean, he don't have too much footage. He got his one BKFC fight, which he won with a first round knockout. But that his opponent ain't me. So
Yes, sir. Hey, everybody's opponent's different, and you have a
yeah,
different mindset and mentality,
yeah,
and you're going to go get the
yeah,
chips. Now
Yeah,
tell me how's training camp been? You're in the middle of a weight cut. I mean, we only got a couple days until we get to see this lion come out the cage.
yeah.
How's everything been going?
Oh, I think actually this is probably the smoothest training camp I've had. And what's crazy about it, one of my coaches is my son. My 18-year-old
Oh,
old son is one of my coaches. Listen, he's going to be a talent himself. He's a junior, but he's been my holding my mitts pads and everything. He's fucking excellent at it. So I've been running training camp with him. Because Dewey, I did my training camp in Michigan because I'm fighting here. So I wanted to promote the fight. So I wanted to train here, do that whole experience here. So, been doing everything with my son and, my cousin, and we just been getting it in. So, but this has been the smoothest weight cut. This has been the smoothest training camp. And I feel the best I've ever felt. And I'm just ready to go make some noise and make a name for the BKFC. I will be a champion.
I like hearing that from you. The confidence has got to be there. If you're going to be a champion, that's kind of the first thing you have to have is that faith in yourself that you are going to
Mm-hmm.
be there one day. Because that's
Yeah.
all champions have that same kind of mentality. Now,
Yeah.
tell me about your son. He's 18. He's
He
your
just
coach.
turned 18 last Monday.
Well, it's crazy, dude. No
Yeah.
stones unturned when you have your son as a coach, because I guarantee you, he doesn't let you just have an easy practice ever.
Bro,
He's
he
going to
don't.
grind your ass
He,
out.
he,
But tell
bro,
me
he
about
don't.
being like a father. How does that motivate you to be a better fighter?
Oh man, because for one, I don't want to lose in front of my son, so we got to go all out. I'm not losing in front of my son, but it motivates me to show him, the hard work and dedication that needs to be put in the sport because he does want to box, take it up as a profession. So I just want to be a guidance to him, and hopefully, one day he's 100 times better than I ever could dream of. You
That's the
know,
only goal. Yeah, that's our only
yeah,
goal as a father. I have a 6-year-old son. He gets to hang out. He sees you guys all the time. He'll come in and flex on everybody like, "What's up, dude? You want some of this?" I'm like,
yeah,
"Dude, you don't want none of this."
yeah.
Now, you being out in Michigan, how is training? How is training out in actual Michigan? That's another thing I want to hear because when as martial artists, as MMA artists, we go through. We do wrestling camp and we do jujitsu, and we do Muay Thai, and we do boxing, and we have 10,000 different coaches, and we're doing all
Uh-huh.
this nonsense. Tell me how it is to have just to be able to do boxing and to stay in that one focus, and especially being in Michigan, being home. I guarantee it's
Okay.
a little chiller.
Honestly, I want to say because I want no disrespect to MMA or boxing, but as far as the training goes, what you explained, MMA training is much harder. Point blank, it's
There
much
ain't no
harder.
disrespect. It is what it
It's
is.
it's
The
much just
wrestling's the
because you
hardest
have
thing
so
I've
much,
ever
yeah,
done.
because you have so much different, things you have to learn and work on with the wrestling, grappling, jiu-jitsu, striking, all that type stuff. So, but with the boxing, you're just focusing on your cardio, your footwork, your movement, your striking, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's to me, it's much easier.
Yeah, I
The
would say so.
Yeah.
It's got to be way, way, way easier. Now, transitioning to your hands, though, how has that been feeling? So, training from, when you do MMA, you do have the little gloves on. You use little gloves when you box, you practice. But
Yeah.
now, are you hardening your hands up and you're getting ready in that cold weather? How's that been transitioning from that,
Well,
that
actually,
Vegas?
actually, it hasn't been cold. It hasn't been cold really. It's
Really?
just now, yeah, it's just now in the 50s just now. But we actually been having pretty decent weather. So,
All right.
yeah, so it
That's
hasn't
not
been that
bad.
bad. But yeah, as far as striking with no gloves and stuff, it's gonna come natural. It's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, I got one hitter quitters for sure.
Yeah, this is what I was about to ask. What is the fans? I want to know what we have to expect coming this fight for you. I kind of want to know what the fans should expect.
Oh, first round knockout. I'm trying.
That's what
Listen,
we should all expect.
listen. I've been telling my son this whole time I want to break the record for the fastest knockout in BKFC history.
And would you know what the time is for the fastest knockout, sir?
I think 4 seconds, if I'm not
It's pretty
mistaken.
quick.
Yeah,
That's a tough
yeah,
one to get to.
that's a tough task, but hey, dream big.
Yeah. So what's the toughest? I would say the toughest adjustment switching over for BKFC and getting ready for this fight. Is there a tough adjustment that you've had to make?
Yeah, more so working on my footwork. Because it's totally different coming from an MMA background. Your footwork and your stance is a little different, the way you stance and everything. But no,
100%. Yeah.
with my striking with Dewey Cooper, I've already had that pedigree anyway. So, but just working more on that, working on my movement,
Yeah.
which
Uh,
which I'm not even planning on going back to my corner. So the fight would be over before I even have to go to a corner to get any instructions and stuff like that. So it'd be good.
I kind of think I know this answer. BKFC is really probably the fastest growing sport right now
It
in the
is.
world. I mean,
It is.
it's the fastest growing. It's awesome. I
Yeah.
started watching this, and I can't go back to the UFC. It's horrible. I go back and watch, and I'm like, what are these guys doing? But where do you see yourself in a couple of years? Give me 1 year from now. Where do you see yourself as? And then give me 2 years. I want to know from this year and then next year where I'm going to see you.
1 year I'll be calling for a title shot. 2 years from now I'll be a champion, probably defending maybe once or twice. And I'll be definitely one of the faces of the BKFC and my division. I'm telling you, I got something special in store for this company. And shout out to David Feldman, Conor McGregor, but Dave Feldman actually pulled me back in, so I want to give him a big shout out and thank you for that.
Yeah, hey, listen, Dave is, I call him Dave the Wave, man.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's the man. He does a lot for the sport. Just knowing a lot of people are proud of him. He's done a really, really great job. Hey, I want to give you the time right now, though, dude. For your sponsors, for your coaches, for your friends, your family, anybody you want to give a shout out to, it's your time. So go ahead and give back to them.
All right, first thing I want to say, and I want to say this with the whole heartness of me. Kevin Sims, whenever you see this and watch this, your ass is mine. Seriously. You've been ducking his ass whooping, and you tried to make it seem like I didn't want to fight you on a Texas card, but you was unprofessional, you missed your flight, and that's why the fight didn't happen. So hopefully you get another fight with the BKFC. Hopefully you win, because I'm not going to fight somebody that's 0-0. So, but just know, I'm going to whoop your ass if I get a chance. So, Kevin Sims, pay attention to this fight. And to my opponent, David Sanchez, I apologize ahead of time, because this ass whooping isn't meant for you. It's meant for Kevin Sims.
Hey, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Now we're going to talk about it. I don't really like this now, because I would usually do this contender versus pretender nonsense when my fans will absolutely love this. For me, it's going to probably be a little bit of an ass whooping. It's okay, though. Kevin Sims, hey, I appreciate you getting me to get my ass whooped. But in this segment, I would like to get in there and give a little spar out and show them why you're a real true contender and why I'm the pretender. What do you think?
All day.
That's what I'm talking about. I've never heard you guys say no. I've never been like, I don't think so, dude.
No, let's do it. Let's do it. It's all love. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all love.
It's all I'm trying to do is get better as a martial artist. I'm trying to get better.
We all should be.
That's our profession. It makes me get better. It makes me do a lot of things differently. All right, guys, listen, here it is. BKFC debut. I want you to tell the fans right now, what do we have in store? If they've never seen you fight before, tell them, what do we have in store come November 1st?
All right, listen, Soaring Eagle, Saturday, November 1st. It's fight week. You're going to get a show. You're going to get a quick knockout, so you probably going to be there to watch the other fights, because my shit going to be so quick, because I'm getting the first round KO real fast out there. I'm going to be chilling with the fans. But it's going to be exciting. I'm very excited to do my walkout. I got something in store. And it's going to be a party. It's going to be a party.
Who's going to be in that corner? You know who's going to be in your corner?
My corner is my son and my cousin.
Son and cousin. All right.
Listen, it's love. It's gonna be a movie.
All right. Well,
and I do want to shout out my sponsors real quick.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Billboard Nerds. I have a billboard here in Michigan, in Detroit. They hooked me up with a billboard. Shout out to Dow House. Shout out to Mile High Jury. Shout out to what we got? What is it? Hold on one second.
You got it, dude. It's always on the spot when we're doing sponsorships. You got to get them right, because they get us right all the time.
And what is it? I can't know how to say that. Crack candy.
Crack candy. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that was a hard. Crack candy. Shout out to Crack Candy. That's one of my newest sponsors too. It's a food truck. They specialize in specialty treats and stuff like that. So shout out to my sponsors. Everybody, if I missed you, shout out to all you guys, and thank you for the support.
You're going to get a chance, because at least December 5th, we're going to run into each other. You'll get a chance to get the microphone all the time. After you get a win, you come back, you talk to me. We'll have another one. We'll keep blowing you up all day. But it's been nothing but a privilege to talk to you. I definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your day. I can't wait to watch you fight, man, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Toe. Thank you for your time.
Hey, my dude, I appreciate you. Thank you.